Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is Hakobot, and I am showing you guys a quick little tip about when you're building. This can be any size, any tier material, tier 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. So, well, I'm going to show you first of all what I'm doing here. I have built an extension to my current base. I brought the wall out another 3 blocks down, and these 4 little blocks here are glitching because it won't allow me to place any foundations here right away. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but it shouldn't be a problem. All the stability is like perfectly fine. You can span 8 ceiling tiles across, 4 ceiling, excuse me. You can span 4 ceiling tiles from any foundation connected to 100% stability. So on an 8 wide structure such as this one, which is technically 10 blocks wide, I have a foundation wall on either side, and then I can span 4 tiles in this way and then 4 tiles in from the other direction. But that's just, that's what's happening. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about right here is, so this whole portion that I'm standing on here, this was all solid wall. Now, I don't like wasting mats uh, when I build or when I replace or extend or whatever. And so what I've been doing is that I am dismantled all the top row of foundations off the top of the wall. And the other thing too is that I am building on a PvP server, so this is specifically for a PvP strategy, just in case you have people lurking around the area waiting for you to do something like this. Um, it's not, a constant thing, but it's a possibility. So you want to think a little bit on the slightly paranoid side, like if you were, waiting for someone if you were waiting for an opportunity to break into someone's base and just ransack it or whatever. I personally, there's nothing anybody's base can have aside from somebody who's obviously been embedded in the game for more than a few weeks. Um, there's nothing in anybody's base that I would be of any interest to me. It's far more fun for me to just go ahead and acquire them as. But that's philosophy lesson aside. So what I'm doing is that I am popping the second layer of foundations. I've done that 3 times here already, and this 1 time here. And then replacing them with ceiling tiles, which then a foundation block will go on top of that. And I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about just by doing this. So I could just take a foundation block and then land it right on that ceiling tile. And now anybody who's trying to bomb through the ceiling of my base will have to go through a foundation and then an actual ceiling tile. It may take a single bomb on a tier 1. It'll probably take more than that on a tier 2, and obviously way more than that on a tier 3. All of this will eventually become tier 3. Now, when I do make it tier 3, all of this stone and wood in here is going to just get vaporized. It's all going to go away. Some people, when they build extensions, they will go ahead and they'll build this outer wall, like this right here, and then they'll just go down here at the bottom inside and just pop that wall, and then like all this just opens up. It leaves a big gap. And like I said, if you're not if you're not careful, somebody could sneak in or run past you, or you might get lagged out of the game. It happens on an online game. So what I do is that I load up the ceiling tile that I want first, and it says, of course, it says this space is occupied, and I don't want that. So I load up the ceiling tile, then I stand up close to the foundation tile that I want, and make sure that it says dismantle foundation, and then I go and hit the square button, and then press my R1. I'm on PlayStation, and immediately ceiling tile goes in its place. There's very little opportunity for anybody to go in there, and that way the interior of my base stays secure. If they attack me, they attack me. It's not a big deal. It's not going to break my heart. And then, whoops. I don't know, that one kind of looked like it might have failed a little bit. Let's make another one just in case. Yep, that one failed a little bit. I don't know where it went. It must have shot across the other side of the wall. So like right now, if somebody wanted to drop down in here, run in there and stuff, well, they'll just find a room full of thralls, but it doesn't matter. And that's pretty much it. And then from here, I'll just go ahead and fill this crevice in with foundations, and it'll all be done. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like or dislike. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be fantastic too. and spread the word that there are all kinds of different little building techniques that I'm experimenting with and exploring. Stuff that I picked up from other players, stuff that I've learned myself through other channels and have modified, and just take a look back and see what else is new. So I hope you do come and visit again. Thanks for watching.